What's going on, guys? Chad here with Dirt Obsession, and I got some good news. I'm not that drunk.
Keep on,
But on a serious note, I got the Sportsman back, and I got it back sooner than expected, so that's real cool. And what happened was Lexington Motorsports called me last Friday and said, hey, we got another unit in, so we took the clutch off that. You know, Polaris gave us the green light, take the clutch off that one, and we got you hooked up, man. You're ready to ride. So I shot down there, picked it up, and me and Brian and GTB headed out to Blue Holler on Saturday and got to ride with some real cool folks. So it was a good day, man. Happy to have it back.
Mom's gonna kill it. Okay.
Alright, so out of the inferno, otherwise known as my garage. Friggin' squirrel overhead. Driving me nuts, man. Into my studio that I work so hard on. I put that bottle opener over there on all by myself, and got my fire pit over there, otherwise known as the grill. That completes the tour of my studio. Anyway, what I wanted to point out was, you know, I was a little upset last week with Polaris and the reliability. 18 hours, clutch goes out of a brand new four-wheeler. Pretty upset. Appreciate the supports and the comments and stuff. But I have to say, man, the Polaris customer service was exceptional. Like I said in the last video, they didn't call me back, but they didn't call me back because they were working on it. They were working on a fix. They called Lexington Motorsports, and they told them to hook me up, man. If you got a new unit, they said give the guy a clutch, get him back out there in the dirt where he belongs. So I appreciate that. That was pretty cool on them. And I called them today to let them know, because you know, you got to give the good with the bad, and I appreciate good customer service. So I appreciated them taking care of me. I got it back on Friday the 6th. I put that video up on the 3rd. I didn't expect to get it back until the end of July, because that's what I was told. So total downtime was about a month. That sucks because I've had it for about 3 months, but still pretty happy with the customer service, man. They got me back up and rolling, so that is sweet. But it wasn't all good. So I got so excited about getting the call and, hey, your four-wheeler's back up, come get it, dude, you go ride. I'm as excited as a fat kid with a cheesecake in front of his face. I didn't really check it out, and I'm too busy texting freaking Brian and GTB saying, load up, boys, we're freaking rolling. We're rolling on Saturday. This is going to be a good day. And what happened was the clutch cover was coming off. I rode around for about 35 minutes or so, come back and look down, and the clutch cover separating, and some of the bolts were just coming. They just didn't screw the freaking clutch cover back on. But fortunately, Moonshine Danny, he's the one that's, you know, calling me the fag and all the comments section D-ramp. he was out there with a whole truckload of tools, so we took some of the bolts out of the top of the clutch cover, put them in the bottom, sealed it up, and I was good to go for the rest of the day, and it's running good, so I'm happy. Had kind of the same issue with the heat shield over the exhaust. That was coming loose. You know, figured that out while I was washing it and put it back together, and not that big a deal, but I guess that's what you get with, you know, the service from the big dealerships. You know, their actual customer service was good. The service was all rated a needs improvement, but all in all, I'm happy to have it back. You know, those big dealerships, they run through service techs and stuff. That's what you're getting. If you got somebody local that you know, you might pay a little more, you might get better service. The big dealerships, you know, you get all the factory incentives that they can possibly offer, so you may save a little on the front end, get a little bit more headache on the back end. That's just how life is, I guess. But all in all, I'm happy I got it back. I'm happy with Polaris customer service, and I had to put this out there since I went on that 22-minute freaking rant last week telling you how freaking unreliable Polaris was, and man, I forgot who said it in the comments, but if you see this one, shout out, dude, because it's hell when it's well, and it's well right now, so it's hell. It's awesome.